Welcome back to America Decides from night 4 of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. As Weijia Jiang told us a few moments ago, coronavirus diagnosis for President Biden has taken him off the campaign trail. He didn't need any other setbacks, but this is yet another one as the president and all of our campaigners around him, meaning his inner circle, contend with mounting public pressure to drop out of the race. Kadia Goba is here with me now to try to sort this out if possible. Kadia, politics reporter for Semafor. Kadia, we're all chasing leads and rumors and angles. What are you hearing?
That the pressure campaign is not giving up at this point. We saw a couple of hours ago, Representative Jamie Raskin of Maryland, a letter just magically appeared that he had apparently sent to the president 2 weeks ago. I think it is very strategic. We're at the point where there is a strategy to actually put these things out, to leak this information, to kind of show people, like, it's okay to come out if you want. People, by people, I mean members of Congress. And I don't think that's letting up. From what I understand, the members I talked to today are already looking ahead at, seeing who's going to replace him.
Assuming that this is going to end with, at some point in the not-too-distant future, the President of the United States announcing he's withdrawing from consideration as the presumptive nominee of the Democratic Party.
That's correct.
Does it strike you as significant, Kadia, that Jamie Raskin now joins Adam Schiff, two very prominent Democrats on the House Select Committee investigating January 6th, when the Biden campaign has said this is an existential election for the future of American democracy, and two members of the committee most involved in investigating the underlying causes of the Capitol riot are saying you're not the messenger to carry that message?
That's a great point. I was talking about, I was wanting to talk to members a week and a half ago about, people with military backgrounds, intel backgrounds, to see if they had an issue with him, or to see if they thought that he posed a threat at all. And mums was the word. They wouldn't talk about it. So I do think it is particularly interesting that these people that are so aligned with the administration, number one, are coming out, but also people who, as you point out, are talking about protecting democracy. Republicans are already at this stage where they're saying, well, how can you say you want to protect democracy when you want to change the election at the last minute, or have someone who probably doesn't, or who they see is not fit for the position?
And really quickly, Kadia, do you think there is a predictable timeline on this to hear one way or the other?
I haven't heard anything from when the Republican conference gaggles out to right before to the next convention, the Democratic convention, because as we heard today, Adam Smith said he supports Kamala Harris, but he would like the delegates to actually vote her in. So we'll see. Timeline,
1 day or 3.5 weeks? Kadia Goba, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it very much.